Alright guys, welcome back to Opimation. Great to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. And before I start, please like, share and subscribe. If you know anyone who would like this kind of stuff, animation, feedback, whatever you, breaking down analysis of TV shows like Arcane, which we're going to do, just share and like, tell everyone about it, man. Channel's growing. Thank you so much. 900 subscribers now, getting to that 1,000. So thank you so much, man, for helping out. And thank you for genuinely liking the content, and I'll keep pushing it. So without further ado, let's dive into this analysis. It's a good one and I'm excited. Okay, let's dive in. Okay guys, let's check this out. Let's play this. Okay, so he says sit down. Sit down. The bit where she sits, it's a simple thing, but I just want to show like the weight you can feel. Like you see her come down. Sit down. Just put the volume a bit low here because you can hear the hiss. But when you see her sit down here, you know, this hand comes down first. Then this hand, see how you breaking things down so they don't come down together. And then there is a line of action, C shape like this on the torso. And then as she comes down, there is a reversal here going out this way. And then her head kind of carries on as the body comes straighter, then the head comes back, right? The arc of the nose, as you can see, comes back at a different time, right? With a little bit of, obviously there's a detail, the slide coming back in the fingers, and then the rest. For a nice arc, so we can see from here, as she lands, track the nose, the classic like polishing stuff you do, just lovely the way the head goes, wee, wee. Obviously stops there a bit, it's still carrying on but it's easing down and then it comes over. So that's just something simple, but it's just brilliant, you know, like, because you notice the shapes so easily, because as she's coming like this, perfect shape like that, classic C shape like that, C shape, sorry, like that. Probably some water. C shape. There you go. And then from there to that way, as we said. So those, you know, click, 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 those changes show the shape moving. That's what makes it appealing, as well as, you know, the character acting. But yeah, coming in, and then right at the last minute, poof, the hips. Hips, right at the last minute, poof, so the spacing was quicker. Like the hips, whoa, you could feel it land. Bit of a weight there, yeah? There's a lot of weight to this. There's a weight to this because of the hips, and also because of, you have like a line like this, but when she lands, complete 90 degrees there, right? So it's a complete 90 degrees. The bending of the elbow sells that weight as well. And then, yeah, that follows a nice arc coming in. The arm comes, the elbow there follows a nice arc from there. There, so the elbow just kind of rolls in, which is nice too. And the nice little details on the fingers. So that's like a little breakdown of that shot afterwards. Nice simple shot, classic, just two shapes that way and that way, and works really well, you know. And then let's move on to the next one. So what's that? The next one is right here. Lifts, runs off. Let me move this here actually, so my face is there. So what does he do? He lifts the bag up here, runs off, right? Like that. Really nice sequence. So if you look at this character here, nice little arc there. He gets the spanner up, and then it just follows a nice arc, isn't it? Like here, here, and here. So it's just whew, his arm. So you can see that. Woo! Like, woo! But when he gets there, it's like an ease. So that stops there. That pose is just an ease in. But look how everything is just following a flow. Like you got nice flow right to the fingers. You can still even see the silhouette there. So nice. Then comes back, and then when he comes back, obviously the weight is still on this leg. But look how this leg comes up, and the weight is on this leg. And then when he lands, steps, then the weight shifts. So again, classic, just simple stuff we talk about in like, for example, in my course, it talks about the simple stuff, right? Weight shifts. You have that kind of weight shift exercise, one to the other. It's the same thing they're using here. Coming over, so important to sell the weight. Coming over, settle, then he comes down to pick up the box. Obviously there's a curve, you can't see from this angle, but here you can see the legs are bent, and as he comes up, the arms are straight here. That one's a bit bent, but then you can see, what you can see is the hips comes down, and then the hips are coming up. The hips get up first, and then the arms follow coming up to just show the weight. Then it goes in the air, the box a bit. As it comes down, then the hips come down to sell the weight. And then a classic comes up, classic line of action like that. Putting the weight that way, showing that the weight is on the left leg, and then he's running off. So he's running. So what we'll do is running like this. We'll go the back view, which is really cool. Like he's running, bounce, bounce. Hey, I'll show you that. He's going bounce. So the weight's on this leg. So it's going like this. It's coming on that side. Bounce. Let me see if I can get another one on the other leg. Down, bounce. See the weight's on this leg. So that's what the spine's like. Bounce. Spine's like bounce. And then when he comes in, he shuffles. Then this bit's really cool. See that line he's got there? It's kind of like a S line, but you can see like the weight is all there, and obviously the weight of the box is there. Yeah, again, look at that nice little. It's like almost like a triangle there, right? You got that whole, really cool, the shape. But then look, it's still out there, the box. And then he steps, and then weight shift. Weight shift there. So obviously all the weight is going to be on there. And then you can see the steps on here. He steps on that side, weight shift there. And then he kind of runs through. So it's really clear, that little sequence. Whoa, whoa, just like this C, that C, and then whoosh. We see it in real time, obviously. But it's just simple shapes. All he's done is like step, C shape, step, another C, another C, C, and then, you know, there's a little hop there, so he changes into the S. Right there, changes into an S. That's amazing. But when he's initially hopping, C, you know, wherever the weight is, C there, and then the weight, C. But obviously he skips there, so it turns into a bit of a weight. He's adjusting the weight, so he's kind of heads, creating the S. And then he goes out that holding pose as he's stepping, and then steps the other way and runs off. Nice little sequence there, these two sequences. Very simple. I mean, these sequences are more about like, you know, the different torso shapes, C shapes, and how they add that illusion of, or not illusion, but just weight to the character. So just wanted to break those two simple scenes down for you. Yeah, I just, you know, when I saw these, it was so smooth and nice the way they're moving. So if you look at this, just a doink, 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 doink. It just bounce, bounce, bounce. It's really nice. Bounce, classic bounce on the hips as well. Point, 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 point. And then just smoothly and really, really nice. And then this one was a classic as well, right? So you got that way, and then that way, you know, and then it settles, and the nose, tracking the nose, what have you. So yeah, just wanted to share those with you. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be doing some more coming through. So yeah, that's a little review I wanted to do. Thank you for viewing, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please share, like. Thank you. Gonna hit that 1,000. Be a milestone for me. I'll continue pushing content out, and there will be some animation exercises. I'm just going through this phase of giving feedback, analysis of what I think about this great TV show. I'll do a Love, Death and Robots too, because that was brilliant as well. So until next time, happy animating, stay healthy, do one activity a day, walking, whatever you like, get out there, exercise, look after your health, my friends, and I will see you in the next video.